When Elizabeth Wilcox's family started growing, her small Mount Pleasant condo started feeling even smaller. She knew they needed more space, but who can afford a detached home in Vancouver?
We were looking in the suburbs, we were looking in Squamish, we were looking at having to leave the city.
Elizabeth and her husband went an unconventional route. They pooled their resources with another couple, strangers to them, and bought a house together. It's something that's happening more often in response to the unaffordability of Vancouver's housing market.
Now it's kind of like they're permanent roommates. They might share the upper and lower levels of a Vancouver special, or the main unit and a laneway house. They could even share a condo or apartment, but what is typical across most of these setups is they're going to share some form of common space, be it a backyard or a family room. And what's also typical is they may share some kind of communal responsibilities, and that might be looking after each other's kids or pets, or just doing maintenance around the house, mowing the lawn, making repairs.
City News spoke with Wilcox not long after they'd moved in, and she says that in the time since, the arrangement has worked perfectly for her family. She and her partner and their co-owners laid out rules and signed a contract beforehand that helps dictate how they respond to certain situations, like making a big repair.
What we did is we took out the old water heater and put in a new one, and for that we had a discussion about it. We decided that given our needs in the house, that it was a good priority for us, and then we split the cost 50-50, which is the same as the ownership of the house.
Much like dating, it's not just about, oh, we're going to do it and jump right in.
Vancouverite Noam Dolgan co-founded Coho, the service that helped match Liz's family with their co-owners, and he says that getting that match right is critical.
Now, fortunately, we do so much due diligence that very rarely do we hear about challenges in these co-ownership arrangements, because of the amount of advanced conversations around deal breakers, around values, around how you use the home. You really kind of set yourself up for success.
And with demand slowing as it is, Greater Vancouver Realtors says that the number of unsold properties is at a 10-year high, and now could be the right time for some people to dip their toes into the market together.
Overall, we don't have enough supply. So when this does turn around and we do have all these buyers rush back, it'll be absorbed and we'll be in full-blown multiple offers again, in my opinion. At some point when that is, who knows?
But for some, like Elizabeth Wilcox, it's not just about saving money, it's about gaining a community.
When we first moved in, my husband had to spend a week in hospital unexpectedly. And at that time, they made dinner for me and the two kids every night because I was on my own and things like that. And I'm not sure that we would have had that had we been elsewhere.
And as the housing market continues to find its footing, this family is just happy to be enjoying the ups and downs of home co-ownership. In East Vancouver, Jack Rabb, City News.